Good evening, Utopian Baseball Universe. This is Joey with your Utopian Baseball Universe report for Wednesday, June 9th. A lot to get to tonight, but I have some breaking news. The rain just would not let up in Durham and Atlanta. So for the first time in 2021, tomorrow, we're going to have some doubleheaders. The Royals and Bulls and the Cardinals at Braves are going to play traditional doubleheaders. Durham and Kansas City is going to be a twilight, and Cardinals Braves is going to be a day night. So I've decided that we're going to have an Xbox doubleheader tomorrow. We're going to have the Reds and Brewers game 3 of their series in the afternoon. And then in the early evening, we're going to get you game 3 of Cardinals at Braves. It'll be the third game of that series, the second game of their doubleheader tomorrow. This is going to be a first in the Utopian Baseball Universe that we're going to have 2 doubleheaders on the same day. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Royals at Bulls, Cardinals at Braves, 2 doubleheaders tomorrow. Very much looking forward to that. All right, but let's get to tonight. We had 14 games. Normally we have 16. We had 14. Let's get you to the East, where the Toronto Blue Jays took game 3 at Fenway Park tonight, 5-3, salvaging the last game of that series. Blue Jays avoid the sweep. Willard Brown, 2 for 4, homer, 2 runs scored. Carlos Delgado hit his 14th homer for the Blue Jays. Carl Yastrzemski homered for the Red Sox, his second. Marcus Stroman, the winner, he's 7-2. Smokey Joe Wood takes the loss, he's 4-5. The Phillies earn a sweep in Philadelphia against the Expos, 6-5. Chase Utley with a 2-out, 2-run walk-off single off Jeff Reardon to end that game. Steve Carlton basically went the distance. He didn't pitch great, but he went all 9. He's now 9-5. Jeff Reardon's loss is his 3rd without a win this year for the Expos. Gary Carter homering for the Expos, his 7th. Marquise Grissom going deep, his 2nd. If you were paying attention earlier this afternoon, you saw a great game at Citi Field. I'm going to break it down. The Mets beat the Orioles today 3-2. In the top of the 2nd inning, Michael Conforto robbed Adam Jones of a homer at the wall. Would have been a 2-run homer. And then in the bottom of the 2nd, Conforto hits a 2-run homer to make it 2-0. The Orioles would get a run later in the game. Oh, I think it was Adam Jones. I forget the inning. Adam Jones hit a solo homer, and then in his next at bat, Adam Jones hit another homer. So actually, Adam Jones in 3 consecutive at bats hit one over the wall. Conforto robbed the first one. But then Jones went deep twice. So it was 2-2 heading into the bottom of the 8th. Jose Reyes with an RBI double gave the Mets the lead in the 8th inning. John Franco got the last 3. Mets win a thriller 3-2. Check that out. It's in the timeline right now. I'm going to upload it to YouTube a little bit later tonight as well. Mets 3, Orioles 2. And at Yankee Stadium tonight, it was the Yankees 7 and the Nationals 6. Another walk-off. Billy Martin, of all people, 2-run homer in the bottom of the 9th off Sean Doolittle. Gives the Yankees a win today at Yankee Stadium. Mickey Mantle and Greg Nettles each go 3 for 4 with a run scored. Ryan Zimmerman homered for the Nationals. Jason Worth homered. And Joe DiMaggio hit a 6th homer for the Yankees. Dave Righetti with the win. He's 1-2. Sean Doolittle takes the loss. He's 2-5. My legs are very itchy. I just came from outside. Very itchy legs tonight. Let's get to the North Division. At Comerica Park, the White Sox beat the Tigers 4-3. Eddie Collins with a 2-run single in the 9th off Jack Morris gave the White Sox the lead for good. Miguel Cabrera had 3 hits, 2 RBIs, and a run scored. Lucas Giolito with the win. He's 6-5. Jack Morris with the loss. He's 5-5. At PNC Park tonight, the Pirates beat the Cubs 9-5. 3 RBIs apiece for Ralph Kiner and Jason Kendall. Sammy Sosa and Ron Santo each with 3 hits, a homer and 2 runs scored. Javi Baez homering for the 2nd straight game for the Cubs. Smokey Joe Williams with the win. He's 8-3. And Fergie Jenkins takes the loss tonight. He's 6-4. The Brewers lost another one at Miller Park, 4-2 to the Reds. The Reds scored 4 runs in the 6th, highlighted by a 3-run homer by Eric Davis. Johnny Vandermeer with the win. He's 4-7. Juan Nieves, the loser. He's 4-4. Rob Dibble with his 10th save for the Reds. And we had a first tonight in Minneapolis. The Indians beat the Twins 4-3. Goose Goslin, not to be confused with Goose Gossage. Goose Goslin playing right field tonight for the Twins hit the first inside the park homer of this season for the Twins in a losing effort. We had 3 or 4 of those last year, maybe 5 or 6. I'd have to go back. But Goslin hits the first one this year. The Indians scored 4 runs in the 6th inning in this game. Eddie Joss with his 7th win. Kenta Mayata takes a loss. He's 3-5. In the South tonight, the Rays beat the Rangers 9-0. Rays knock out Yu Darvish in the 3rd inning, scoring 6 runs. David Price went the distance, struck out 6, only gave up 6 hits. Home runs tonight for the Rays by Fred McGriff and Willie Adames as the Rays win 9-0. Houston completes the sweep in Miami, 7-4 tonight. J.R. Richard with his 6th win. George Springer with an RBI triple in this game. He'd also score a run later that inning. Jeff Bagwell with a 2-run single. Dontrell Willis takes the loss. He's 4-4. And as I mentioned earlier, the Royals and Bulls and the Cardinals and Braves were both rained out. They're both going to play doubleheaders tomorrow. Once again, the Royals and Bulls are going to play a twilight doubleheader. Game 1 will be at 4 o'clock. Game 2, about 20 minutes after the completion of Game 1. And the Cardinals and Braves are going to play a day-nighter. So Game 1 is going to be at 1 o'clock in Atlanta. And Game 2 is going to be fantastic. Bob Gibson versus Warren Spahn. You're going to see that right here on the Utopian Baseball Universe Network. That's going to be Game 2 of our doubleheader tomorrow. Reds Brewers at Miller Park, Cardinals and Braves. You're going to see both of those games on Xbox tomorrow. In the West tonight, the Rockies beat the Mariners 6-2. Rube Foster had a unique game. He earned the win on the mound, and he homered. His 6th win of the year, his first homer in the Utopian Baseball Universe. Trevor Bauer hasn't paid immediate dividends for the Mariners yet. He's 5-8. Taylor Buchholz with his 8th save for the Rockies. Extra innings tonight on the Wednesday night showcase game. The Padres beat the Diamondbacks 8-7. Bip Roberts with a walk-off RBI single in the 11th. Ray Dandridge, 3 hits, an RBI, a run scored, and a stolen base. Greg Vaughn hit his 9th homer for the Padres. Nate Colbert. Is it Colbert or Colbert? Paul? Stan gets that reference if he's watching. The Angels beat the Giants tonight 2-0. Jared Weaver, 7 scoreless in this game. Juan Marichal was brilliant. 8 innings, 2 earned, 9 strikeouts. Frankie Rodriguez with his 8th save for the Angels. And in Oakland tonight, the A's beat the Dodgers 7-2. Catfish Hunter, complete game, 8 strikeouts. Chris Davis had 3 hits and 2 RBIs for the A's. Bert Campaneris with a 2nd homer for the A's. Tomorrow night, we're looking to have some guests like we did a couple nights ago. We're in the process of talking with Will Button and Trisha O'Reilly. They are admins for my favorite Mets group on Facebook. Very engaging group. It's a positive group. If you're a Mets fan, I've probably invited you to this group already, and if I haven't, I will tomorrow. We're going to try to get Will and Trisha on the show tomorrow night to talk about the group. They do a lot of really fun things in the group, and it's very engaging. It's actually the first thing I do when I wake up in the morning after I take care of my patient is I pick my hitter for the day. I choose how many strikeouts the pitcher is going to get, and I give a score prediction. And they keep track of all of that, and they have running standings. They have game threads. It's just a really great group. They've got like 5,100 members, and I want to bring them on tomorrow to talk about their group. So I know Trisha's watching right now, and really looking forward to having them on tomorrow. And then afterwards, or sometime in the near future, I'm going to be on their group page talking about the Utopian baseball universe. So very excited about that. So tomorrow, again, doubleheader on Xbox, Reds and Brewers, Cardinals and Braves, Royals and Bulls with a doubleheader, Cardinals and Braves with a doubleheader. We've got 10 games total tomorrow when we normally have 8. So it's going to be a big day. Triple header of content. You're going to see the 2 Xbox games. And then for the report, hoping to get, again, Will and Trisha on from Mets Extremists. So very excited about tomorrow. Everyone have a great night. And we'll see you tomorrow for Reds Brewers about 1 o'clock or so. Take care.